Juan, after every one of these blowout losses this season, Steve comes in and he says, I'm the head coach. I did not have the team prepared to play. So how much should Steve and the coaching staff be drill sergeants, and how much should the team have the right competitive spirit without needing to hear that from the coaches?
I think that is very commendable on Steve's part to take the blame. But you know what? I could sit here and take the blame as well. You know, my job on this team is to be a spark. My job on this team is to bring energy and uplift my guys when we're in situations like that. So I could sit here and say it's my fault. We're adults. You know, it's a long season. We're going to have good games. We're going to have bad games. Tonight was just a tough day at the office. And so I don't think we came in unprepared. We weren't prepared to play. So I think it's just that. I don't think there's any it's not rocket science. So I'll stand up and say it's my fault as well. You know, I didn't come and do my job today. So
Juan, when you say you guys weren't prepared, do you mean mentally, physically, or both, or emotionally, or what ways?
I think it's a combination of all those things. Like I said, it's a long season. I mean, some days I wake up tired. It's my first time playing an NBA season, so I can only imagine how some of my vets feel. You know, they've been playing all the way through June for 6 out of the last 7 or 8 years. It's a long season, and so like I said, I don't think too much of it. That's one thing I'm learning, that it's a lot of games to play in the season. It was just a tough day at the office, and we'll be upset about it till midnight tonight and recalibrate tomorrow when we have practice.
Hola Juan, buenas noches. ¿Me escuchas por ahí?
Sí.
¿Está bien si pregunto en español? ¿No hay problema?
No hay problema.
Me gustaría preguntarte, ¿te ha tocado jugar en todo el mundo, en todo tipo de partidos? ¿Qué rescatas o qué enseñanzas puedes sacar de un partido así, donde desde temprano se ven abajo por tantos puntos en el marcador?
Pues tenemos que seguir. Hay un reloj y pues no podemos escapar del partido. Y tenemos que seguir con orgullo y esfuerzo a competir. Y como dijo, hay veces que vamos a jugar mal y hoy fue un día que jugamos mal.
Gracias, Juan.
Juan, from a player's perspective, what is it like experiencing a 9-minute scoring drought?
That's crazy that you say that. I didn't even realize that in the game. I didn't realize it was 9 minutes. I know we went a while, without seeing the ball go in. But, like Loon Wiggins and I were talking on the side, we got a bunch of good looks, they just weren't going in. And that's deflating sometimes. And so for that to happen so early in the game, I think that's what and we weren't getting stops. So a combination of both those things is just is defeating in that moment. And, we dug ourselves a hole and we went on a little short run. I think we scored like 6 or 7 points in a row. We just couldn't get over that 27-point hump. And I kept looking up and it's like, it's 27 points. And then they push it up to 30, 31 again. It's very deflating, especially when you're getting open looks and you expect them to go in. But like I said, I'm going to keep saying, and it's one thing I'm learning from my vets, it's a long season. You can't put too much stock into one game. Although this was our biggest game of the season, it was a very important game for us. We want to get out of that play-in spot and get into the 6th spot. And so, I think Dallas is actually in the 6th spot, and tonight would have been a tiebreaker with us. Or for a tiebreaker between us and them. So it's frustrating, but it's a part of the game. Can't put too much stock into it. Got to be better tomorrow.